My microphone, huh, fellas? Yo! Happy New Year's Eve day. Legends. We ready to rock. Let's go. Ooh. And ready to rock this. Summon Necro. Dude. Imagine. Hero's Might. Literally. On New Year's Eve day. Imagine if that happened. Let's go. Woo! Sorry if that was too loud. Oh gosh, I am very happy with how this turned out. What have we got here again? We got it's Bloody Foothills right now. Right. Just a couple minutes here. We'll do a pit runner. No, we're doing chaos. We're done doing that stuff. How do you play this game again? The glasses. I got this New Year's hat thing. We got some beats going. We got some thing. I got a little kazoo horn thing. Let's go. M2 Cheetah, Bryant Act. Yo, all the legends hopping up in here mega early. Let's get some slaying going, huh? Get some skellies. These guys are always good for a bunch for some skeletons. Slayer 2024. Let's go. Yeah, Robin. Oh, the glasses. Yeah, I was before I went on stream. I was like, wait a second. I have a whole box of like New Year's stuff for whatever reason over here. Actually, well, I mean, I know exactly why, but a friend that, well, a guy I used to be friends with, he used to just, anytime he thought about wanting something, he would just buy it instantly without thinking. And he bought a giant box of New Year's Eve stuff one New Year's Eve on like Amazon, you know, like $100, oh, whatever, we'll get all this all this New Year's stuff. And then he just like, he flew in for like 4 days from the Navy, and then just, you know, he'd just buy stuff and use it for like a couple of days and then leave it at my house because he couldn't take it with him, all this stuff with him on the plane, but he wanted it for a couple of days. So that's how it goes. Oop, what am I doing? Skill issue over here. Skill issue. Any Worldstone Keep grinders out there, says Saffron. I bet. Yeah, I know that's what you've been doing. I'm sure you love. Saffron loves some Worldstone Keep grinding. His fade. Archon Staff. Thought that was going to be popping another cool idea just for absolutely no real good reason. Other main songs, maybe, huh? Next time. Looking good, Phil. What's up, Thomas Smith? Yo, appreciate you. T-Dub said he's grinding LK for an ohm. T-Dub says over on Twitch. Yeah, good luck. Hopefully you get one. It's definitely one you can get there, hopefully relatively quickly. Lumrune, let's go. Oh, wait. Should I get hyped for the Lumrune like I do for a Lemrune? Maybe. Top of the sleigh into you. Loligan. Yo, I need to drink some more coffee. How's Christmas? Christopher, what's going on? Thank you for asking. It was good, you know, pretty standard stuff. So I just like hanging out with the fam and all that good stuff. So seeing people. In your eye up here a minute ago. Looking futuristic. Well, this is, you can't really see it. It kind of blends in pretty good. It says Happy New Year on the hat thing. I'm not sure. Are you supposed to wear it like this? Is it supposed to be like this? I'm not really sure. I don't know. They'll wear it down a little bit. I had some other glasses that were super sick too, but they had like the plastic blinds across it, and they literally give you like a seizure. We bought some of these light up glasses for like a 5K like neon like black light glow run that we did thing that was kind of I forget what it was called, but yeah. I was like, I can't even see, so hype for an if, but then it's an if. Yeah, right. It happens. 5 hours in, Saffron says he's been slapping the Worldstone Keep. Yeah, we'll do the Chaos, whatever, or we'll do Diablo 2. Wish jobber to you. Appreciate it, Fabiano. Appreciate you. I wouldn't mind getting those. But yeah, Tyro's Might would be the optimal. I seen someone shout that out. Obviously doing the Holy Grail thing, but if I got another Jaw, a little bit closer to Last Wish, another Burr I could use. I'm sure there's a rune word out there I need, right? Wicked Ball, welcome in. Yo, yo, yo! Ryan said he rocks Cows, Andy, Diablo, then a quick Act 5, all under 10 minutes. Yeah, that was another... Obviously, I don't want this all the time, but for like a Christmas event thing, I think it was a good choice by them to do this whole, like, your favorite Terror Zone. I bet you, like, nobody's doing Trist, though, right? I seen Trist on there. I was like, well, if those are all terrorized, why would anybody do Tristram? Like, Trist is okay. It's super easy, you know, and stuff, but actually, maybe that's exactly why. They did it because it's so easy, just for, like, people if the other ones were too hard to get to or whatever. That's a good point, Phil. So, I didn't have high hopes for the for this 22 Nights of Terror this year or anything. I thought it was just going to be all repeats of last year, but I think I'm pretty happy with it. Robin said, hadn't played Diablo 2 in 15 years. Where'd that go? Turns out it didn't know what I was doing. Yeah, I mean, that's the same way it was when I came back to D2, right? A few years back, so. Oh, Fred!
Happy New Year to Sweet Phil and the Smeller.
The Smellzoo. Fred, thank you so much. 17 months. Creeping around on a couple of years. Jeez. Happy New Year's to you as well. Hopefully 2024 is even better than 2023 for everybody. And once again, thank you so much, Fred. You Slayer. Actually, hold up. Wait a minute. Sorry, is that like super loud? I won't do it ever again, but I think it's kind of funny. But, thank you, Fred. Oh, Michael.
Happy New Year, Detroit.
Thank you so much. 15 months from Michael Polson. Let's go. Thank you so much, Stoneskin. You Slayer. Lions got screwed last night. You are not hitting another Archon staff, bro. Bro. Hey, we're having a party. Yeah, Galvax confused, didn't know what was going on. She thought I had like 500 people down here just raging. Not too loud. Good. The limiter is working. Good, good, good. Appreciate you. Yeah, so that Lions game, right? Oh, Daniel, good call. The Trist goes into Cows. Good call. So then they can go and clear Tristram out, grab the leg, and then go right into terrorized Cows. Boy, solid call. I would have never thought of that. Never thought of that. But boy, that Lions game, boy, guys, what the F, bro. Taylor Decker walking over to the ref. Hey, I'm reporting. And he got his numbers mixed up.
Phil, your awesomeness is appreciated.
Nicholas Stevens. Man, this is the day everyone re-upping their memberships. All right, I appreciate it. Yeah, that's awesome. It's always cool, or not cool, it's funny happenstance, I guess, that's how a lot of people's memberships all fall on the same day. Like I said, holy smokes, Nick Stevens, and then Gold Magic Find.
Exactly 12 a.m. here, and it's 2024. Happy New Year, Phil.
Oh, it's actually Happy New Year, my Gold Magic Find from the Philippines. Let's go. Happy New Year, Gold Magic Find. Forgot about the whole time zone things and stuff. I didn't know which way it went, but Happy New Year to you. Dual watching Shad Dice. Thank you so much, you legend. Do I want to do any of that stuff? I guess not. Great March. Should I go do the Great March Terror Zone, guys? Should have kicked the field goal. Well, I would say when it was 4th and 6 from like the 10-yard line, they should have kicked the field goal. Yeah, But the thing is we won, and the refs made a mistake and took it away from us. So, like, regardless of whether it was the right call or not, you can always make a bad call and it turn out and get lucky and win. Perfectly happens. But we totally won, and the refs stole it from us because they're bad at their job. So, unfortunately. Yo! Thank you for the 5 gifted Slayer ships, Ack. Oh my gosh, you guys coming in hot today. Thank you guys so much for supporting the channel. It means a lot. Going into 2024, continuing to slay those demons. Thank you so much.
Let's go.
I can't keep up with the gifted stuff. Holy smokes, in the soup. Cody B coming to the $2 super chat. Membership doesn't renew till tomorrow, he says. No! That's awesome. Thank you for the $2 super chat, Cody B. Appreciate you for the $2. See on the replay 6 old Magic Fine. Appreciate it. And then Nick Stevens, my God, you guys. Crazy huge. Thank you so much for the 5 gifted Slayer ships. So once again, Nick Stevens.
Unofficial Cody Biz donated $1.99 through Super Chat. Membership doesn't renew till tomorrow, so here ya go.
Here ya go. Wait a second, what? Oh, what is going on?
Might incoming. Underscore hype. Underscore hype.
Underscore hype.
2024 here now. Happy New Year, ooh-ah.
Ooh ah, that's one of my favorites. I'm gonna have to pause the run here in a second just to shout you guys out. Holy smokes, thank you guys so much. Just for that, I gotta find this Gerald's Might for you today, fellas. Let me pull this up real quick. So I don't know who I shouted out and haven't gotten a chance to yet, but we're gonna start from Cody B, Brian Ack, Super Chat, re-upping their Slayer ships. Thank you guys so much. And 5 gifted memberships from both of Nick Stevens and Ack also. Thank you. You Slayer. Cheers, my mens. Thank you guys so much. Gosh. God. Crazy. Couldn't be doing this without you guys, so I mega appreciate it. Smash that like button. Good call on that one. I haven't shouted that out yet. Galback coming in. This doesn't seem fair, she says. You're having a party, I'm folding laundry. Oh, babe. Love you, babe. Gold Magic Fine says like number 29. Nice. Appreciate you. Little Max. Shatter or Shattered is fine. Okay, I got you. Remember that one. Check out the military pick for 5 sockets. Is that a thing? Is that like a low-level base or something for CTA? What would you use? I don't know if that was a joke or not, Daniel. If it's not a joke, let me know, because that's not one that I would usually be in my repertoire of stuff that I would pick up and check. Just like a meme call to arms base, gotcha. That's still got low requirements and stuff. That's really not a, if that is, I wonder, I don't know what the requirements are on it. It's probably a good idea, because usually I make them out of a war axe, because it's like, when would I ever need a CTA? You know, I'd never use, you know, the base or whatever. Sometimes I use a double axe, but I made this one out of a war axe, and now, not that it's a huge problem, but obviously they both look the same. But you can obviously tell when the fanaticism or isn't up and when it is up, so you know which weapon to have out. Yeah, just it doesn't look like a flail or crystal. Yeah, that's exactly why I usually use war axe. But yeah, in this particular instance, not working out, but it's fine. Like I said, Diablo 420. What's up? Nice glasses and hat. Ooh, yeah, it does say Happy New Year. It didn't turn out as great, but you know what? I'm cool with it. Brian says the legendary Galback is in the house. Yeah. Phil, do I like PvP? Francisco asks. Francisco B. Not really, no. Who was looking for some Titans the other day? Not ethereal. It's crazy the number of Titans that I've found in my life. I have never, ever found a set of ethereal Titans. Never. How is it possible? But we get some... Hold up. Are these glasses broken? 154. All right. Well, not the best roll, but we got some Titans. That's kind of neato. Kind of neato finding some Titans. You playing mosaics in with these glasses? Yeah, hot. Pretty much, yeah. Yeah. Cody B, yeah. I'm the Diablo 2 single player PvP champ. Yeah, offline single player PvP champion. Undefeated, never lost. Oopsie. I did not mean to punch the microphone. I just meant to. Forgot to take my. Got a quick allergy medication thing. I mean, it is New Year's Eve after all. There we go. Feeling a lot better, right? Take a quick bump of the allergy med. Skunk Ape, Happy New Year's. Phil, appreciate you. The accessories. This is just my everyday gear. This isn't even nothing special, right? This is my new persona, my new online persona. Appreciate it, Skunk Ape. Really like your build guides on the character. I love the Necro, but didn't know you could get 5 ores active. Pretty sick. Yeah, usually this would not be my go-to because it's so expensive, right? But the character's so good, even with budget gear. But single player, I'm like, man, I got to start making some of these rune words, man, and make it even more powerful. Let's go. So the thing is, too, is honestly, everyone's way more interested in super endgame build guides and stuff than they are in budget stuff, which is whatever, you know. I like making them both to help people out, but just a small fact that maybe other people wouldn't notice. What happened to the Lions yesterday? It's called the refs. I don't think it was like intentional, like everyone's going to say scripted and stuff. I think the ref just messed up real bad. Because, and you know, obviously I hear all the Detroit coverage, so I probably hear things that you guys don't. Dan Campbell, like, all game that number 68 skipper, that offensive lineman that they said checked in and they said Taylor Decker didn't check in, he had been checking in as eligible all game whenever they were doing any short yardage stuff and things like that. Like, he had checked in like 8 times throughout the game and they never did anything with him. And then for this final play, like a couple of the linemen walked over and Decker said that he did, and the ref must have just not looked and seen who said it and was just like, oh, it's that Skippy guy checking in again, or something. I'm not really sure because he stood right in front of me, but and even Dan Campbell even told them about that exact specific play, the refs pre-game, saying that if they were in a situation, they were going to run this play where Taylor Decker would come over and check in, and they told him the exact play and everything so that there wouldn't, you know, trying to not have a problem, and then that happened. So they intentionally had Skipper checking in multiple times throughout the game to try to throw him off for when they would run this trick play later in the game. So I think the ref just messed up bad and just did a bad job, essentially. Is not good at his job. So it is what it is. I mean, I don't know. Like, the thing is that Dallas is undefeated at home this year. The Lions beat them, literally. Like, they literally did beat them, but it got blown on a call. Like, that's kind of huge, to be honest. And Dallas was not, like, shorthanded or anything. Nothing like that. So, yeah. I think that's, like, a good sign for the Lions, to be honest. Like, it kind of makes me feel good. And really, there was a couple of plays, like stupid mistakes that cost us the whole game. That guy that literally sacked Dak Prescott for a safety. But he just went, instead of actually tackling him, he went like this. That guy should be cut instantly. I don't care what he's done in his career. I don't care how quote unquote good he is. He should be cut now. Like you can't give up a 92-yard touchdown pass. It should have been a safety and us getting the ball back. And then the refs couldn't have like blown the game for us. You know, so will you guys take him out? What's going on here? The invincible Diablo here? What's going on with him? I'm still confused here. Oh, my mercenary died. I didn't notice that. Guess that was my fault. I'm getting too about the Lions. Graph, welcome in, yo. Your God, what's going on? I don't understand that comment there. Beats in your hand. I don't get what that means. Not trying to skip your comment. I don't understand what it means though. See, where are we? I'm trying to get behind here. Biggie said he's back from a week with the in-laws. Back from a week with the in-laws. That could go, you know, good or bad, but glad to have you back. Counted as a quarterback pressure at least. Yeah, thank you. This guy got a quarterback pressure instead of a literal safety, 2 points and the ball back. Ugh. How depressing. J Bobby, welcome in. Happy New Year to you as well. Yeah, and for some reason it didn't register in my mind. I mean, people that aren't interested in NFL probably don't care, but it's New Year's Eve and we have football, NFL, all day. And I'm in the championship in one of the leagues too, so it's gonna be huge. The guy I'm playing got kind of, I think, kind of lucky, but he got like 30 points from Breece Hall against the Browns, like one of the best defenses in the league. Somehow he got 30 from Breece Hall, which is ridiculous. So I feel like that's unfortunate on my part, but it is what it is. People get fancy points, so hopefully I can just go ham bone against him here and just take him out, no problem. What about Ethereal Reaper's Toll, Phil? Says Daniel. Are you talking as an Act 2 mercenary option or as have I ever found one? I've never found one, and it would be a kind of good option. Oh man, hold up, wait a minute. That's a pretty sick charm right there. Take these boots too real quick. I wish that was fire though. Holy moly. But man, 15 max with the 30% poison res, which is max to get as well. Gosh dang it. That's a sick charm. That's pretty sick. Part of Michigan I'm from. It's kind of around Detroit. I don't like going into too much detail, you know. Just don't need any crazy business going on. But yes, kind of around Detroitish area. Let's see. We'll go like north of Detroitish. Suburbs of north of Detroit. There you go. That's about as far as I prefer to go on that. But yeah. Cool. Question, bro. Out of Sin class, what's viable? Ghost Trap or Hybrid? Boy, I really do not like Assassin personally, so can't really. Francisco can't answer that too much for you. But favorite build, Antagonist on Twitch here asks. This is one of them. Then probably Nova Sorceress. Those might be my top two, and then maybe Singer Barb. We'll go with those are my three favorite. I can't list one, but we'll go with those being my three favorite, I guess. Lions still in the mix. Oh, absolutely. They're guaranteed in the playoffs. It's just whether they had a chance to get a first round bye. And obviously you just want to beat Dallas, right? Like obviously. So yeah. Daddy J was comment over on Twitch there. So Gilio Perino says, I wish y'all a happy 2024 and some GG finds. Yeah, same to you. GG's for everybody. In the miles somewhere. That's a good way to put it, I guess. Yeah, I'm somewhere in the mile roads. Jaco, but it's blue. But it's blue. Brian up here a minute ago said he thinks that if they should have one area per act, terrorize at a time, huh? I've heard some other people say that, actually. I don't know. I guess it'd be fine. Robin grew up a Tigers fan. Nice, yeah. Good old Detroit Tigers. Ooh. Ah, that was itchy today. Most enjoyable holiday event. I don't know. I don't usually think about just picking one or whatever. I mean, I've had a good holiday, you know. Everything's been great, so just everything. 4-socket pressure. I got a bunch of them. But if we're gonna, maybe we'll throw out the lower bases if I find higher ones. Technically, higher bases to make your insight golem. I think your insight golem will do like minusculely more amount of damage. Technically, so maybe we'll just do that. Throw out the lower level one. So. Oh, for the D2 event you're talking about, I haven't been doing any of the online stuff. It doesn't really, I have, so some of them look like they've been pretty cool and people have really liked them, so that's what I'm kind of happy about the most, is that I didn't think they were even going to do new stuff. I thought they were just going to repeat everything from last year and just call it a day. But I'm glad they did at least like a little bit of something to like make people happy, you know what I mean? Yeah, Francisco, that Cowboys-Lions game, yeah, I have some choice opinions on that. I kind of gave them earlier, but I think the ref just messed up crazy, just crazy bad. I don't think it was scripted and they cheated us on purpose, but it's pretty obvious they completely biffed the whole thing, like based upon all the evidence that I've seen and I know and everything like that. So, but did I guess where'd my boy over here go? Guess he got taken out already. Daddy J says this game's been crazy with the NFL and stuff. Kind of a little bit. There's been a lot of injuries and crazy stuff that's been, for fantasy wise, going on, and I don't know. I feel like there's always been a ton of missed calls and stuff. Just kind of how it is, I guess. How did Novi receive its name? Michigan history question? I have no idea. I literally have no idea. I never even thought about it. That's I didn't even know Novi existed until I was like 25, to be honest. The opposite side of the city. Oop. That Diablo Players 8 goes down pretty fast. This is just Players 3. I was doing Players 7 at first, but then I was it just makes it, we'll say it makes it difficult or harder to read stream while I'm playing, and it ends up being, the runs end up being so inefficient that I was like, just forget about it. I'm both reading chat worse and I'm both reading chat worse and running the runs less efficiently, so it's like lose. So I just decided to do it Players 3. Michael said he enjoyed the boost and magic find one. Nice. And relic said the same thing there. Did I hit the right button here? Yeah. Still good speed. Yeah. This build pretty cool. So boots. Got a couple boots and gloves. Oh yeah, I gotta toss that thing. Boots and gloves and boots and gloves. And 220s. One year, maybe a decade from now, I'm gonna find some 220 Javas. I am not gonna shop for them. Pistons took the win from the Lions last night. Sacrifices were made. That ruined our bet too. Totally ruined our bet. Oh wait, what? Raw, Tier, Tal, Soul. That's the inside runes, right? Yeah, okay, they're in the right order. Ral, Tier, Tal, Soul. We got another insight. Sure, just in case. So yeah, we just for S's and G's, we won trivia, right? And we got like a $30 gift card to go towards our bills, and there was like 6 of us, and we're like $5 a piece, like whatever. There's this crazy bet where you could bet the Pistons wouldn't win another game all season on like DraftKings Sportsbook or something. We're like, whatever, just put the $30 all on that and we'll split the winnings. And $30 would have won 18 grand. And we're like, it's not going to happen, but like, what if? Whatever. Yeah, Jay says, have each tune have teleport on the skill tree. Yeah, I'm not one that's on board with that change personally. Enigma would still be a good armor that I'd probably still use like all the time, but I like having certain gear that's just like super god tier and awesome. Personally. Chatter on Twitch said that Novi was the number 4 stop on the Michigan Railroad. Is how they named it. So the Roman numeral 4, like VI. So NO.VI, and that's how they named it Novi. Interesting. That sounds like it could be true. So I believe you. I believe you. Saffron said 141 runs. You're talking Worldstone Keep, huh? Before you got any sacred armor to drop literally at all, and it was white. That's unfortunate. Banter says Happy New Year. Welcome in. Same to you. Same to you. Raleigh said he heard rockin' P5's pretty good. Yeah, I mean, from what I've always heard from a long time in the past, P3, like the no drop chances jumping from player 3 to player 5 is maybe not necessarily worth it. All opinion based, obviously, here, so it's all to each their own, you know, no big deal either way. That's just what I go by. Oops. So like I just run players 1. Unless it's, you know, and then if I can kill a little faster, go to players 3, and then if I can just go super mega efficient on higher players count for single player offline anyways, just go players 7. The drop rates don't change on, if you're in a game solo, but changing the players count on offline. If you go from 7 to 8, I mean. Got that real quick. I have some special Shaco helm fill. Ooh, let's go. Actually, I need to flatten this out a little bit. It's like too curled. I think that's. There we go. That's better. VI is 6. Oh, that is true. That is true, Snowpro. Logicized. Yeah, that's what Shattered on Twitch. He's like, no, it was a 6 stop, he means. That would check out. Respect playing D2R on a New Year's Eve and Necro. Yeah, well, it's like 11 o'clock in the morning where I'm at, so it's New Year's Eve day. I was like, go to the gym or play some Diablo 2. Easy choice, am I right? January 1st, that's when you go to the gym. And it'll be super packed at the gym, like I won't even be able to stand. Standing room only. You'll get the workout from pushing through people. It'll look like a Hate Breed concert. Just found 220 gauntlets the other day. Donovan says, yeah, just some weird luck on my my part for offline here. Just usually I would say I would probably have 4 or 5 at least, like offline Java gloves, but I've got like 2 to Java, you know, with like 10 increased attack speed or 20 increased attack speed with 1 to Java, but they just have not been rolling together. Strange. I got 220 passives. I got 220s of everything except for those. So yeah, I miss chatted. I misspoke or whatever. I misread or something. No big deal. I make mistakes all the time. Super spread. Chris, Happy New Year and B-Day. Oh, happy birthday wish now. Okay, it's been a while. Appreciate it. Not really my birthday, but just for anybody out there wondering. Appreciate it. Happy New Year's, all y'all. Do I find single player better than online? Andre, I think is how that's pronounced. I kind of do. I've been playing online and trading for gear and stuff for so long, for so many, like decade, you know. I do just like, I like having the goal of trying to complete the Holy Grail and then like trying to complete that goal, you know. There's only so many times online you can get absolutely, like, you can get the best gear and slay all the, like, slay everything super fast, and you're like, okay, well, what do I do now? You know, I have 40 burr runes sitting in my inventory for what? Because, like, you know, like a couple seasons I just went ahead and like I just played through with a character and like farmed up a few keys, and then I just traded to get like a bunch of wealth. Like all I did was trade the whole season and stuff like that. I've done all that stuff, so, and I'm just not like a PvP person, but what's I gonna do? Let me take another drink of water too. I haven't been drinking enough water lately. Basketball trash, says Snow Pro. Games went from 102 to 98 to 160 to 154. You stopped watching. Yeah, I mean, I haven't watched in a long time just because they're not on regular television. Not to mention fantasy basketball. I feel like fantasy football is so amazing for getting me to want to watch football, like even more. And fantasy basketball is not that fun. And I know you can gamble on basketball, which is, for gamblers, is cool because there's basketball like every day, a ton of games, so you can gamble all the time. But gambling's too expensive for me. Just can't / won't do it, you know. So I like fantasy football. You know, you pay like $50 at the beginning of the year, and then you have fun all year, and you can win. You know, you can win some money at the end of the year. If not, you know, you lost $100. Not that big a deal, but you could win like 500 or 350 or whatever, you know. So make sure you guys donate this. This is your last chance to be able to donate for the rest of the year. That's at the end of the stream. I can't wait. I cannot wait till the end of the stream, and I'm gonna be like, all right, it's gonna be a while till I see you guys. See you next year. I can't wait. Can't wait. Josh has completely agreed. Finding everything yourself, don't have to rely on anybody else. Yeah, and it's quite the challenge. You know, you get the little what do you call it? You know, you're like, yeah, I did this all myself. You know, I didn't have someone hop into my game and, you know, like sometimes, I don't know if this ever happened to you guys, probably, you know, you're like on the second week of ladder, you haven't really gotten all your gear yet. That's an odd number to have on a charm, I feel. 97 poison damage. You hop into a game and like somebody just like drops like Viper Magi and like Whiz Spike and stuff like that, like maybe stuff you hadn't quite found yet or can help you out, and you're just like, oh, okay, you know. They dropped all the stuff that their bot picked up that they don't even want to bother trying to trade and stuff like that in a free game, which is cool. Like, it's real cool, especially, but then, you know, it's hard to not pick that stuff up. You're like, no, I'm trying to accomplish this myself. But then you're like, but there's a Viper Magi just laying here, and it's just gonna go away if I don't pick it up, you know. I remember doing that before I streamed and stuff. I remember doing that, like, no, I wanted to get all this gear myself and, like, you know, really trade it up, but then I'm just gonna let it go away. Donovan says, I've never found a Burroon or Jaw or Zod in my years playing D2R, running LK tons lately. You just was a Vex. Gotcha, yeah, you can get up to that Burr. Yeah, the Burr there, yeah. Yeah, you gotta do some major blasting to actually, like, find high ruins from, regular killing. Like, you can cube up the Jaw. I'm sure you know, you probably know all about LK and stuff, I'm assuming, but anyone who doesn't, yeah. Usually people will even find the Burr runes from LK and cube those up to get to the Jaw. It's like more actually semi-consistent. Not that consistent, but yeah, good luck on finding all that stuff. I've only ever found one Zod rune ever and maybe like 5 Jaw runes ever. And I found 3 of those in like, I found 2 of them in back-to-back days somehow, and I found another one like in the same month back in old D2 days. The Jaw to make this enigma I'm using, I cubed up to actually. Found a Jaw in Trav, a Diablo says. Nice. Last season you found it randomly. We're pumped. Yeah, that's... If pretty much any D2 player is pumped, no matter where they find a Jaw rune at. pretty positive on that one. Still waiting to make dad jokes. See you next year. That's not a dad joke. That's just a well-written, well-thought-out joke is what that is. Need no handouts. You're the boss, Josh says. Well, that's what I told myself, but I told you how hard it was to say no to that. And actually, that's why one of the reasons why I like single player, because, well, you don't really get those handouts. I have heard people say they couldn't play single player because they can't resist like using Hero Editor to, instead of grinding for 30 billion hours to get Enigma, which I can understand. But Josh has a Burr at LK could take 2,000 to 5,000 runs. I feel like 5,000 may be a bit of exaggeration, but yeah, what, the first time I ran LK to make Enigma, so to get the Jaw and the Burr, and I think I got good luck, but not like insanely like over the top, oh my god luck. But it took me somewhere, it was 2,600 some runs to make Enigma. I did come into it with a Sur rune though, so Enigma minus like a Sur rune. So yeah, I would have to look up, you know, the odds and whatnot. Don't remember them offhand, but pretty much if your player's 8 LK, you find a high rune like once every 500 runs, but that could be like a Vex or an Ohm, you know. That's like what I've heard the rough odds are of just getting a high rune. So 2 Jaws, Travis, a myth. 2 Jaws in the same run. What's that from Office Space? I don't remember how the conversation went, but he's like, if you could have one thing in the world, what would it be? 2 chicks at the same time. Diablo 2 players would be like, 2 Jaws at the same time. Brian says he would, back in the day, he would hero edit a character on single player to mirror his online characters. Yeah, I've kind of mentioned that to some people too. I get questions, not all the time, but sometimes like, hey, can you or how do you transfer your online characters over to single player so that you can set the players count and do this and that? Because I kind of want to play on single player, but I don't want to have to find all this gear again. Like, you can't, but what you should do, just hero edit the literal exact character over to single player. You only got to do it one time, take you a few minutes, but I mean, even if, you know, take you 10, 15, 20 minutes, even if you're trying to learn it and figure it out, and then you'll never have to do it again, and then there you are. So Fuck Choi says, Happy New Year's, everyone. Same to you, same to you. So I checked out Remodded. No, I have not. Nope. I'm not too interested in the other D2 mods, especially now. Maybe sometime in the future, but I don't really like what people do with D2 mods. They always, you know, they just completely change the entire game, and I don't really want a completely different game. But yeah, just me. No problem with anyone else who likes the mods and likes everything being changed and stuff. Andrew Seaton says Brad Allen is the Angel Hernandez of football. Yeah, most people wouldn't get that reference, but I forget the guy's name, but a Detroit Tigers pitcher threw a perfect game, and he was like a no-name like rookie or something, wasn't he? He was like a C tier pitcher essentially, like the fourth in the rotation or something. He threw a no-hitter. The guy was running. The guy hit it right back to him. The pitcher picked it up. He took a few steps over and tossed it over the first baseman, and the guy was out by like 10 feet, and the umpire was like, safe. And Anibal Sanchez. There you go. Yeah. I guess he was pretty good for a few years, but still, maybe I'm exaggerating the distance as well. But completely blew the call. This guy will never have another chance to like do that again. You know, it's crazy for that to happen in baseball, and he took it away from him. Yeah, boy, that was a rough one too. Real rough. Donovan said he's switched to single player. Can't find maps that haven't already been cleared. Yeah, I gotcha. Yeah, single player is good. So sick. So highly recommend for anybody. It's Ed Hockley's. Let's see, Ed Hockley's. Was he was like the most jacked ref of all time, right? It's huge. Ooh. I like it, but not when you telly stomp them. Going out, Phil? Might see you at the bar. JT, I am not. No, I mean, at most we might go to someone else's house and hang out with them who also have kids like the age of ours. So, OG Duriel says, "Morning, everybody. What's going on? Yo, OG. Welcome in, my man." Oh, Andrew, talking about the Tigers pitcher that got robbed from a no-hitter or a perfect game or whatever it was. Armando Galarrago. Maybe that is right. Because I say Anibal Sanchez sounds like he was too good of a pitcher, from what I remember, to be the guy that I'm thinking that who did it. Because it was somebody that wasn't even like he was never really great, but he had just one out of his mind game one night. If they change Poison Dagger to Blades, would anybody care? Nah, probably not. No. Make it a Poison Dagger one. Chinese food and Wishy over on Twitch saying Chinese food and mozzarella sticks tonight. Sounds delicious. Yeah, New Year's Eve is always good for unhealthy food. Am I right? Can you trade a Vex for a D-Web? That might be a little short. Plant-based panda. I'm not sure. I'm not great at values, but I think that might be a little under. I don't know exactly what they go for, but Relic said perfect F Ed Alma Negra. Okay, interesting find. It's not something I ever really use, I guess, but definitely cool. Just made it to Act 2 Hell, says OG Duriel here. A comment over on Twitch. Hardcore classic summon Necro. No respects. Yeah, wow, yeah. I think classic, yeah, wow. I wanted, when I do finish up the Grail, that is something I definitely want to try, is at minimum like playing through with all the characters and stuff, you know. Ooh. We're gonna do a classic Holy Grail. First ever. Maybe I'll go ahead and do I could do it 100% like legit classic wise. I got the old game over here. I could just install the game with the original CD and never install the expansion or never get any updates, like don't connect to the internet with it, and play it like 100%, no synergies, all legit like that. Josh had started his hardcore Holy Grail. Get it? Ooh, that's what real men do, is hardcore Holy Grail, right? Daniel says minimum, he says, for G-Web. So yeah, that sounds maybe about right. Just for my own guesstimation, I suppose. Andrew said he remembers the picture because the umpire Joyce felt terrible about it. He owned it. Yeah, well, yeah. When you watch the replay, it was so not even remotely close to that Tigers pitcher we're talking about that had his game stolen. It was not even close. Give me some skeletons. We got a couple. Good enough. Oh, Undead Arrow said he finally jumped over to PC Master Race. Finally bought the game for PC. D2R. Nice. Yeah, PC is, you can completely understand if someone doesn't have a good enough computer and doesn't want to spend $1,500 on a computer to play D2R and get to for console. Completely understand. But yeah, PC is, if you had the choice, PC's so much better. Being able to, like, you know, just experiment or try out a build ahead of time with, if you wanted to like hero edit it in just to try it on offline, or just so many different things. The unlimited respecs on offline single players. I feel like, and I don't know this for sure because I don't play a lot online, but the online community's got to be so much larger for PC. Not that it's like huge either way, but Gibberish over on Twitch said, bro, you got to go for that hardcore ethereal Holy Grail. Yeah, that's when I really run out of stuff to do. Gerarda said, watching from the Philippines. Nice. Happy New Year. We got another Filipino watcher, and he shouted out it was New Year's what, an hour ago or whatever, 45 minutes ago. So Happy New Year. Ronan says Happy New Year, Slayer. What's going on, Ronan? I think Bill needs some drinks. I mean, not a bad idea, but it's not even noon here, so we'll wait till see, I don't want to pass out before like 10 p.m. here or anything, right? Well, really, I just don't want to spend that much money is the real thing. Like, man, if I start drinking now, I'm gonna drink like $80 in alcohol. I can't afford that. We got all the football today. I'm in a fantasy football championship. Ugh. Undead Hero said over the years this is like his 20th time buying D2. Nice. Uh-oh. Sounds like you get some account bans once in a while, huh? Don't forget, fellas YouTubers, at least hit that like button for me if you forgot to. I know you guys probably definitely want to, but it's easy to forget. Sometimes I'll hop into YouTube streams for people and I'm like, it's been like 15 minutes. I'm like, oh no, I didn't even hit the like button yet. Gosh, I'm such an nincompoop. I'm such a cotton-headed ninny-monger, or whatever that is on Alpha. I forget. I can never remember exactly what he said. Cotton-headed ninny-monger. Sounds about right. Ryan says he's surprised you can't hook keyboard and mouse up to console. Yeah, I don't know if I'm surprised with that or not. I feel like nobody really uses mouse and keyboard on console ever, so like I feel like that's never been a thing. I know that there's been times when you could, but like I remember looking at, but razor tail, ooh, yeah. Wait a second. Okay, just lightning and fire, poison lane. Yeah, a little short on what you need there. Hermit Gaming, he's Philippines as well. This is a comment from Twitch. Happy New Year! Yeah, it actually is. You're a whole year ahead of us. Whole year. Happy New Year's, Emma Gaming. Donovan said PS4 is nice for moving around. Inventory management sucks though. Gotcha. Yeah, inventory management. I can see how that could be a problem for sure. Ronan says between being Canadian, I'm not sure why Canadian matters here, but and my wife also being a gamer, I can see how that matters. Almost a 5K for your PC. Whoa. That sounds like a hog of a PC. Holy smokes. You must be rocking like 4090, like you probably got like a 20 terabyte NVMe or something insane. Jeez. Oh, Galback for the win. Buffalo chicken dip in the crock pot. Ooh, let's go. Good news for next. Good news starting already. Moxie said found a jaw. First jaw ever during chaos during terrorized days. Nice. Good old Colossus crossbow. Don't need that though. Yeah, whatever. We'll choose it. Oopsie. Mike said he plays primarily on controller. I have heard people, even people who play PC, they just swear by controller. So I know Macro Bio Boy swears by controller. Can't promise anything. I think he had said that he had wrist issues, so I think that's why he said it's like yeah, just from probably being on computer all the time, right? I get it. Glibberish said, so anything for good luck on the new year? Food or traditions or anything? Not really. Not really, no. Just hang out on New Year's Eve, have a good time, all that good stuff, you know? Well, the only thing I do, and I'm going to do it again this year, is I usually do like a dry January, with the 1 day exception. Got my wife's birthday in there, so I do have a couple things for that. So Josh said he's glad Macro's back to D2. Did see he was doing some D2 stuff again, yeah. Moxie says, controller is good, but you just can't telestomp. Yeah, that is one thing that I've heard, you know, a negative for controller is teleport control, because you can't control the distance, stuff like that. So that's an incredibly interesting jewel. Is that, why does it look so crazy? Is that normal? It's got the against demons on it, fire damage, dex, and cold res. Very interesting. Very interesting jewel. I want to grab like a bunch of jewels like this that are all completely different stats, plug them into an item, and just have the item have like, it'll be listed like those packed items back in the day, just with all these different stats on it. They won't be good, but yeah, the demon mod does always come together. But yeah, there's a bunch of stuff on it. Maybe I'm gonna save those up and just do it one day. Donovan agreeing, yeah, it's hard to teleport with a controller. Yeah, I mean, they do what they can, right? Because you just don't have this control. You don't have this level of access. Like, control with console, so it just is what it is, right? Where's the 2024 glasses, Phil? Well, the thing is, all this stuff is really old, so this just says Happy New Year on it, the hat. Even though you can't see it at all, but it's fine. I just look goofy, just look silly. Cody Biv up here saying, buffalo chicken dip, is that a drug? I mean, it's addictive enough, right? Glibberish has damage to demons, a little strange. Yeah, I think that's the only way you can get it to actually have like 5 things on it like that, because technically the damage to demons and the attack rating to demons, those are a singular modifier. So record for the most stats on one item, right? Wonder what you would have to do there. Maybe you'd have to do, you'd need like for the most stats on one item technically. Yeah. Maybe a 6-socketed Amazon like pike or whatever. I forgot, matriarchal pike, because then it could have skills on it, which is a stat, and then I think it can have skills and attack rating technically, right? So there would be 2. I can't think of something else that would be 6-socketed that could also come with other things on it. This stream's going to midnight, right? No. It's gonna go till probably, I'm not sure. Maybe I'll stream like into the starting of the NFL games today. Maybe I'll get off just before they start. I'm not sure which one, but I woke up a little late today. We went bowling last night, so stayed up till like 11 last night, so killer. Am I right, fellas? How can anybody stay up till midnight, you know? Do it in a Rune Master. Alright, yeah, Rune Master is not a bad option. Plus, then it actually already has a ton of enhanced damage on it, too. You'll have Cannot Be Frozen on it already. Solid idea. That's a solid choice, actually. Rune Master, yeah. That's a great choice, actually. Cassandra, what's going on? Happy New Year. Keep saying, ooh. Same to you. Same to you. I appreciate you. Superior Malls can have a lot on it, too. Payson? I think it's Payson. Oh, an absolute classic. Ooh, good old Storm Shield. Hardcore players' absolute favorite. Yeah. Storm Shield. But I got a bunch of those. We'll find though. I was like, man, back in the day, I would have absolutely, jeez, I would have just lost my stuff if I just found that. I can remember back using a lidless being like, man, how do I ever get a Storm Shield? I remember thinking about it. How do these people get Storm Shields? Zero Ranch, welcome in over on Twitch. Mike Kriz says, he thinks 43 is the max, huh? Let's see. What's 6 times 4 is 24. But then you can add 1 for 1 damage to demons modifier, so that'd be 25 with like 5 on, so you can get 30 probably. I don't know, 42 seems like a lot, but I don't know. I never really thought about it before. Never thought about it before. Bowling's the original pinball? Yeah, it's a full-size real-life pinball, maybe. Jordan coming in with the goated emote. Let's go. Boy, I'm getting hungry. Wasting away here, fellas. Donovan says, looks like a fun build. Yeah, this is one of my favorites. Wait, where'd all my did I not get any skeletons, or did they all die? Wonder what happened here. Not sure what happened. Did I have no skeletons that entire run? I've been known to do that before, not paying attention. Nailed the pronunciation. There's a first. Donovan's been looking for Demon Machine for Enchant Sorceress. Yeah, it's a neat one right there. Pretty powerful there too, right? Yeah. Wait, can you guys take him out already? Come on, Merc. You got him. Oh no! The glasses are already dying. I was like, I should change the blinkiness on it, and I looked, and they're barely blinking. These cheap SOBs. I need to go to the store. Buy new glasses batteries. Unbelievable. Yeah. Garrett Knight says, new year from Newfoundland. Welcome in. Happy New Year to you as well. To get some skeletons this run, huh? I think the last run I did the whole thing with no skeletons. Oopsie. I couldn't imagine they all died. It would be surprising. Wishy over on Twitch said he remembers when Ice Blink was a top tier item. I don't even remember what Ice Blink is. I don't even remember, to be honest. Plant-based panda, do we get the bonuses from the mercenary or just the auras? You get just the auras. So for instance, like Infinity has minus 51 to lightning res. That doesn't help you or your damage or anything like that. Or vitality that's on this. This doesn't go towards your vitality. All that stuff helps him, but the auras go on everything. So then that helps you. Wicked Ball said his son found D-Web off of Andy. Nice. Yeah, I forget his name. He was in here the other day when I was streaming. I forget who he is now. I forget his name on Twitch. Kasem, yeah, good. I forgot about the undead. Damage to undead is another modifier I think you can get. So we got Tristram, huh? Maybe I might go run Trist after this run just to kind of do something different. Can you take out Mustard? It's not a super crazy efficient area for this particular build, running this way, but maybe I'll go do it anyways. It is super easy though. Remember back in Dillionaire Cat, what's going on? Remembers back in 2010, I saw a video about Ramble Beast Necro. Thought it was the coolest thing you ever saw. Really? I can honestly say definitely I never heard of it back in 2010, that's for sure. That is for sure. Man, 2010, I was still like, I don't even know. That was probably right around, oh, dang it. Well, anyways. Yeah, I don't even know. I probably wasn't even playing D2 at the time. I was probably getting into Halo and stuff, or you know, Call of Duty's around then. That's probably when I started playing Call of Duty a lot, probably. Man, those first Call of Duties, the Modern Warfare, Black Ops, Modern Warfare 2, pretty much all the different Modern Warfares and Black Opses that were on like 360 and stuff. Those were the days. Tar 21 was for pros. Yeah, I remember I would always use weapons that other people necessarily wouldn't, just to, like, for the lulls. I remember you used to be able to look and you'd be like, look at you, you try hard. You got, of course, your number one weapon is FAMAS, and you have 35x the number of kills with FAMAS. You only have like 5 kills with any other weapon. It's all you use, or you know, stuff like that. So my most used weapon was the Enfield with the master key on it. And yeah, just and everyone's like, what, your most used weapon is the Enfield, and your second most used weapon is the master key, and your third most used weapon or most kills is with C4? Because everyone used Semtex, and they all used noob tubes and FAMAS, you know, the tryhards. So what weapon? I got a beast weapon, so it gives me this fanaticism aura. Somebody, I missed who asked that, but yeah, that's what I'm using. Oh man, look at this. Look at this map, bros. We'll take these guys out real quick. I mean, they could always drop me a high rune. And give me some skellies. Oh, or an Ogreax. Let's go. No good. Kasem's at the gym. Nice, getting after it. Ugh. '93 Sorceress, where would you suggest running? It depends on what the build is, personally. I mean, you can't go wrong with any of the Terror Zones, right? But depends on what build you got and what you're trying to do. C4 way more fun. Well, the thing with C4 is the Semtex, or any grenades on Call of Duty, you'd throw them and then people would see them and then they could get out of the way of them, right? But C4, you just boom. Like you didn't have as much distance, but if you got good at them, if you looked like straight up and threw C4, like, or at like a 45-degree angle, you could throw it a good distance. And if you got good at aiming that way without looking where you were actually throwing, you could just, man, the number of quad kills I got when we were playing like what's it called, where you have 3 different spots and you have to hold them down, and every second you get a point based upon how long you hold them down for. It's not called hard point. It's not King of the Hill either. What is that? Domination. There you go. When you play that was like our go-to gameplay style for me and the crew of boys that used to play Call of Duty back in the day. Missed a Grand Charm. No, man, first time I ever did that too. That's unfortunate. I didn't miss a Grand Charm. You guys missed a Grand Charm. It's always chat's fault. Donovan says I'm the best D2R slayer or streamer. Wow. Maybe, but thank you so much either way. Glad you enjoy the stream. Legend. You. Legend. Donovan just pulled a trap skiller and LK. Nice. Oh, I didn't get any skeletons again. Oh, Trash subscribed with a Twitch Prime sub. Ooh. Thank you so much, Trash, for that Bezos subscription. I love getting Jeff Bezos' money. Appreciate you. There was another Grand Charm outside of Tristram. There's no way I'd miss 2 Grand Charms, fellas. Ladies and gentlemen, there's no way. There's no way. I mean, maybe it's possible. Man, imagine all those Grand Charms I miss. All the skillers I would have. That's probably why I don't have more summoning skillers, huh? I keep missing them. Too late. Yeah, I read it just a tad too late. Oopsie. Liberish said he loved being the Mad Bomber in Call of Duty. Those sticky grenades too, yeah. The sticky grenades were the Semtex I was talking about. But yeah. Call of Duty, the heyday of Call of Duty was so sick. That's one of those things that would be so fun. I was honestly thinking of like I'm 37, maybe when I turn 38, having like a Halo / Call of Duty like system link party. Try to get a couple people to bring over their TVs and like get some mad Call of Duty going or something. Like old school system link, have TVs, like the cord going under the forget that guy. Going under the door, like no screen peeking, like that. Easy place. I just found a Surun. Nice. Congrats on that one. Man, I would go for a high room for sure. Saffron. Another sacred armor. Another just plain white one. Well, at least you're getting at least a plain white one. Brian liked Advanced Warfare. Yeah, that was the one. That was the last one I bought. I played it for less than a week and I sold it instantly because I thought it was so bad. Just my opinion, but my opinion is always right. So, but yeah, no, I didn't like that one, Brian, personally. With the wall running and jetpacks and stuff, I'm like, what is this? Like, if someone could afford this, would you recommend it? Yeah, I definitely would. Even so, if you take this build, put on a Heart of the Oak right here, and get rid of this rune word. Get rid of this rune word. You could even go Talisman Treachery, Insight over here. Even on players 3, this build is still pretty good. Enigma is, while not required, it is so much better with Enigma. You can always throw a Nage's Puzzler on swap, and you can literally teleport all the way around the Chaos Sanctuary with the number of charges on a Nage's Puzzler. And then what you'd have to do, though, is pick up a bunch of items strictly to sell, because it costs like 100k gold per run. But you can easily pick up, like, with your inventory empty, you can easily pick up an armor, a couple of wands, you know, a Necro wand, a sorceress wand, a staff, and right there 100 grand. So that's how I've done that before. For one of my charity streams, actually, I would highly recommend, actually, highly. Even that budget version, I got videos all about those ones too, actually, on my channel. If you just like kind of Google or whatever, look it up on YouTube. Ever play Unreal Tournament? I did, but I wouldn't say I played it a ton. We actually, see, back in the day, we knew more about computers than our teachers did. So we actually had Unreal Tournament on all the computers at school. We downloaded like the free demo, you know, when you could do that back in the day. So you'd have like 3 levels or whatever, and we would literally like system link over the LAN at school with people like in different classrooms and people in the library and then in the tech lab and stuff. Yeah, we used to go crazy with Unreal Tournament and Red Faction and like the Red Faction multiplayer. Just, yeah, we used to go crazy in school because, like I said, the teachers and stuff, even the guy, our tech guy or whatever that ran the systems at the school and stuff, we literally knew more than they did, like, because they didn't know nothing about anything. I want to get a few skeletons. But yeah, grab gems to sell for repair. Yeah, you could do stuff like that too. Yeah, tax cut. Yeah. What am I still looking for? A Wicked Ball. Welcome in. Wait, you in here for? I'm not saying welcome in. All I need to find for my Holy Grail is Kyriel's Might, and then besides that, just cool stuff, pretty much. Cool shiz. There was no wall running in Advanced Warfare. That was Black Ops 3, which I never played Black Ops 3. No, it was Advanced Warfare where there was jetpacks and all that stuff, and there was wall running and all that stuff. There definitely was. I think the wall running in Advanced Warfare though it wasn't like you could wall run like anywhere. There was specific walls in specific areas that you could wall run on, and there would be like an icon and like blinking arrow things like this that would show you where you could wall run at to go around certain areas. And there was little like jump up and you'd jump over here and zip around in the air, and it's like, oh god, shooting like laser things. Yeah, I don't think Black Ops 3, I'm not sure I ever played, because that was the last one I bought. Whatever future, maybe I could be wrong. I don't want to say for sure, I guess, because sometimes I'm wrong. It happens. Maybe it was called Future Warfare. It like I don't remember. I thought it was Advanced. I don't remember. It was the first one that was futuristic like that, and it was so bad. So bad. So maybe I could be wrong on the name there, but whatever the first one was that was all futuristic for Call of Duties. Board High Admiral says, can't stick around today, but thanks for the great year, Phil. All the best 2024. Keep sliding. Ooh. Appreciate you. Thanks for hopping in and just hitting the like button for me. Legend. What's happening, my man? Red Diablo 2. Long time viewer, came back, haven't played Diablo in a minute. Happy New Year. Appreciate you for hopping in. Red Diablo 2. We'll skip Pete, or Grizz, he's no good anyways. Holy greed, nice. Infinite Warfare. Okay, that could be where I was mistaken. Turns out, for the first time ever in my life, I was wrong. It definitely was Infinite Warfare. There you go. Abrasive Party C. My bad, Brian. You're right. Phil's wrong. First time I've ever been incorrect, so I gotta give it up this time. Mike asks, are rare belts worth picking up? Maybe online there are. I don't know exactly. Rare belts are kind of like circlets and stuff. In order for them to be any good, they have to roll with just absolutely perfect and literally insane. So I kind of just stopped picking them up just because I was just like, you know what? There's literally no instance I would ever use one of these. And because they're used, I think anyways, mainly PvP stuff. And there's a very, very small PvP scene on single player. So, and there's the trade value isn't there on offline single player either. Even though I would like a really, just a cool, like, oh my gosh, look what I found. I just decided to just give it up. You know, I'm never going to find one that's crazy, and I guess, you know, I just decided I didn't want to spend the time IDing all of them, pretty much. Alex said they had the same thing set up Unreal Tournament in his high school. Yeah, nice, yeah. I guess that was a normal thing, huh? Kids just you know, LAN partying through the school's network back in, like, 2002, I guess. 2003, something like that. Is what we did. Let's see. Where the apple whiskey, Phil? We ain't 12-14 where I'm at, so we ain't doing none of that stuff. You know what? I think I'm gonna check out of the glasses here and stuff. Maybe we'll leave the beads on. If I had some hair, that would be. My head's all red from that thing. The things I do for you fellas, I just sacrifice my bald head just to look like an idiot for you guys. Oh, look at my nose. Ooh. Boy, actually, it feels real awkward not wearing those glasses now after wearing them for an hour and a half straight. Grab some of these. They're full. Okay. Oh, yeah. It's Phil's 365th birthday of the year. Appreciate you, Scott. Yo, 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 yo. Welcome in, Scott. Relax, Chad. It wasn't that important. I thought I was Advanced Warfare was wrong. No, we're all just joking. We're all just joking. All just joking. Kind of what we do here, right? Unless somebody tells me to run the Cast Sanctuary as a lightning sorceress with infinity, then we're not joking. Insanity said he's rocking the same haircut as me. Right? By choice too. I wouldn't even be bald but I just decided I wanted to shave my head. It's all by choice. Not genetics at all. They should have done increased rune drop rates day. That would get people online for sure. That would get people online for a day for sure. I personally am not for things like that, but yeah, I mean, whatever. I don't even play online, so who cares, right? Gets people hyped, Jen, you know? Yes, I'd be for it, whatever. YOLO. Yeah, my phone was going off like crazy. I might check my fantasy lineups here real quick after this run, just to see, because like Pacheco might have been ruled out, and they might not have been ruled out. So I'm gonna give y'all you legends out there a treat real quick. Oh, the printer. While I look at my fantasy lineups real quick, and let's chat about this. What's going on here? Puka's active. Hunter Henry is out. Uh-oh. Alvin Kamara active. Got a lot of stuff going on. Let me check my champion lineups here. Then I need to actually have some DraftKings lineups. I actually put Hunter Henry, and I didn't realize he might have been out here. So, boy, and I don't know too. I'm worried about Saquon Barkley today. I got Saquon Barkley or Zamir White choice here, and I'm scared. I'm scared, fellas. I want to start Zamir White over Saquon Barkley, but I'm not sure. Pacheco looks like he's going to be in. Oh, yeah, he's expected to play set. Okay, cool. He'll be good. I could start Zamir White over Pacheco, though. Tough call. It's just for a third place there, so it's not a big deal. Oof, I got to start Wan'Dale Robinson in this league, too. Rough. Yeah, you guys get the printer right here. New year, new Phil. He is now change everything guy. Right. Change everything guy. Larry David doesn't consider Phil part of the bald community. Get out of town. All right, anyone who knows football, should I start Zamir White over Isaiah Pacheco? What do you think? Or Zamir White over Saquon Barkley in a different league? That's my two things I got to decide here. That's the two things. Boy, what's going on with Wix, too? So, that's pretty much it. Look at that legendary printer. Ooh. That's enough printer for you guys. I don't want you guys to get too excited. Don't want y'all to get too excited. Wishy on Twitch says that's a thick printer. A thick printer. Nice. Pete Pacheco, you'll kick yourself. Galback coming in with the advice. Galback's the only one in here that knows anything about fantasy football. You guys. Oh, now I got another choice over here. Pacheco or Aaron Jones. So many choices here, fellas. I think I'm going to leave Aaron Jones there. That's for like nothing anyways, but I just like it. All right, I guess we're leaving it. Oh no, I got to get real quick. I got to get Hunter Henry out of this lineup. The only problem with streaming just before football, huh? Yeah, the HP, the Hewlett Packard. What if I could just do the whole run one-handed, huh? boy. Actually, I have Hunter Henry in both lineups that I got enough swap out. Oh boy. Boy, I have CD Lamb in both lineups too. He put up 44 last night, so maybe Kraft? I mean, he could be something, maybe get lucky with Kraft. Tyler Kraft here, that's going to be my option because without swapping more stuff around. Leave that. I'll check the other lineup. Seachin, Happy New Year, appreciate it. Not safe for work printer stream. Yeah, you gotta watch out there, huh? Oh man, I gotta get I put CH in this lineup too for some reason. And I already have Samir White. I need another cheap option. Cheap option under CH. Oh boy. Madison maybe. Oh no! Boy, we're in real trouble here, fellas. Can't go cheaper on defense. Real trouble. I'm biffing these lineups. Maybe we'll go. Maybe. Well, Arthur Smith is stupid enough. Maybe I should start Tyler Algier, huh? Because he's probably going to get a bunch of carries. Because Arthur Smith is an idiot. There we go. Cole Kmet rocking it at tight end. Nailed it. So I know some of you guys aren't too interested in talking about football, but one day the youth will have rugby. Ojib Savage said, fed up with fantasy football, went 13-2, lost in the first round. Yeah, that's kind of what happened in my viewers league, the Slayers league too. I went whatever. I only lost one game, and I had the most points in the league by like 300 or something crazy like that. And then I lost. I didn't make it to the championship and I only got I got 50 points this last week because my team just didn't do good, right? So, Exil Zero says the Lions Dallas game last night was BS. Yeah, we had quite a heated discussion at the beginning of the stream. I did anyways. Talking about that. Pretty BS for sure. But the guy really messed up that call. Everyone is drunk messing with me already? Right, that doesn't sound right at all. Fantasy's dead to me, says Jordan. He doesn't even think he's going to play next year. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Luck's just part of the game, right? Everyone's got to remember there's definitely times when you got lucky too. So you got to remember it goes kind of swings to the left, swings to the right, luck is up and down. It's just part of what it is, right? So I would never play fantasy for like a crazy kind of money, but it's fun just to have that little bit on the game, riding on the games and the players and I think it's having a good time. So I definitely like fantasy football personally, but I know a lot of people who've been getting out of it. Everyone I know that quote unquote gets out of fantasy, they all do it to like gamble on the sports, like, over unders and stuff like that, to gamble more money. Fantasy football is not enough money for them is what they tell me. I'm like, you guys are lunatics, bro. What MF would I recommend? Depends on the build, depends what you're trying to do, but I mean, if you got over 200 from there, you don't necessarily need to stack more. If you can get 300 or 350 easily, go ahead and do it. So there's some builds that I rock regularly that have like 210 Magic Find, 170 even, because they are so good at doing what they do. But then there's other ones, like this one has a little over 300. If I do some barbarian builds, they have 500, 600, 700 Magic Finds. So I would say for the average character, I guess kind of aim for like 300, but if you're a little under, don't worry about it, essentially. If you're anything over 200, just don't even really worry about it. If you're prioritize kill speed, like more damage and survivability, if you're anything over 200, but yeah, kind of try to get more, right? Is Blizz Orb a thing for farming? It is. I've done it before, but I usually don't go that route. But I've rocked Blizz Orb before. And if I couldn't have them boys lose on Jimmy Johnson night. Yeah, I don't believe in that kind of conspiracy stuff. I think the ref just blew it, literally blew it. Because there's a reason that, I mean, a lot of people, if you're not from Detroit, like looking into how the game was blown so bad, you wouldn't know. But the guy that they said checked in had checked in as eligible like 8 times that night. Not really 8, but they said several times is what they'd said. So I think he just, the ref heard, like, seen these linemen standing by him or walking up to him, because like 2 or 3 guys walked up to him at the same time. And then he like wasn't paying attention, maybe talking with the other one. And then he heard somebody say, I'm checking as eligible. And he's like, yeah. Okay, number 70 again, yeah. But it wasn't him. Like, I think he just completely biffed it, you know? That's just what I think. I don't believe in the whole games are rigged conspiracy, you know, Vegas has got to win, you know, type of thing, so. Lions should have kicked the extra point. Well, I mean, they won the game by going for it for 2, but the refs stole it from them. So, I mean, saying they should have kicked the extra point when they went for it on 2 and got it, I mean, I don't know about that. They went for it on 4th and 6. The guy jumped off sides. They got lucky. I think they should have kicked it, I guess. But, I mean, then they went for it again, and it was, you know, for the extra... I said 4th, but I meant on extra point is what I meant to say. They went for 2, you know, from the normal spot again, and they didn't get it, you know. Just a little underthrown by Goff and biffed it, but... Can't complain too much about being, like, in that case, like, being too aggressive. Yeah, I mean, I guess I kind of don't like it sometimes, but it's what he does, and it's what got us here, so... You know... There's games we wouldn't have won if we didn't go for it, like on these fake punts on your own 20 and stuff like that won us games, and going for it, you know, here and there on all these 4th downs and getting them. So I take the good with the bad, right? Nothing feels as good as beating Goff. Interesting. I don't know why that would be. Goff's a pretty non-controversial guy, so. You must be a Dallas fan, I'm guessing. Must be a Dallas fan. Or a Rams fan. One of the two. Jordan said multiple people didn't update their lineups, let people get wins, and didn't stay competitive. Yeah, that's annoying. I would definitely get out of that league for sure. Like, if you're playing in a league for money and people aren't updating their lineups, I can understand in some free league, you know, or you're just playing with some friends for something, or... But yeah, if people are like, I'm out of the playoffs, I'm just gonna give up. It's like, wish you wouldn't do that. Yeah, if you're having issues and stuff, I gotcha. For sure, Ryan. The letter N says the only real entertaining sport is UFC. I don't know. UFC is... I don't hate it, but I'm not like in love with it either. It can be entertaining sometimes, but I feel like... I feel like a majority of the fights aren't entertaining to me. Obviously, everyone's got differing opinions on that. But just to me, a majority of the fights honestly just don't seem very entertaining. Frozen over walls. Great, says Brian. Dual spec if someone's just starting out. Yeah, it's not a bad one, you know. I know a lot of people like doing the dual spec stuff. Geek said he's rocking 275 Magic Find, currently running Andy Terrorized. See if you can get some of that fill luck. Ooh. And I finally get a perfect Lightning Sunday. Bro. Captain, I see what you did there. I see what you did there. I did not catch that. Oh boy. Awkward. That was a pretty good one. That was a pretty Captain Falcon. That was a pretty good one. This guy got me good. Got me good. Do not clip that. Nobody clip that, okay? I might have to go back and clip that and make that. It's too funny, actually. That was a good one. That was real good. Gotta give it to you. Told the commissioner we need to up the buy-in to a hundo. Yeah, hundo's a little on the steep side. That's like an expensive league, but I feel you. A little bit expensive. Depends how much money people got, I guess. Some people, $100 is like nothing. So. I do play in one $200 league, but that's when I just got in, and it's like kind of expensive for me, but I decided to do it anyways. Pretty expensive. You've been in that league for 12 seasons, you say, huh? Yeah, that's unfortunate. Maybe just hijack the league and create your own, huh? Get everybody in that league to leave it and come to yours. Jennifer X, I think they should have a football golf. Bunch of football players with golf clubs tackling each other. I don't know. It's a little gimmicky for my liking. Football, tackling people while they're trying to hit the ball. I don't know how good that would go. Don't know how good that would go. Oh, Saffron said he's a big fan of triple specking, huh? Triple specking. Fire, lightning, cold, huh? Very interesting idea. Didn't mean that's a joke, though. Glibberish over on Twitch saying, no need for a skeleton army again. Yeah, I keep forgetting. Especially when I get really thinking, making sure I don't say something wrong. Forget to raise up some skeletons. That's alright, though. The build's so goated, you can do a summon Necro with no summons. Merc, Corpse Explosion, all you need. Jordan said, just got an anti-perfect Reapers from Andy. Unfortunate. Unfortunate indeed. Christian, happy New Year, sweet Phil from Denmark. See, I knew it was Denmark because of that O with the line through it. GeoGuesser's been paying off for my language understanding here. Good old GeoGuesser. There's a little bit of a different Europeans language I need to learn though. I keep forgetting, I think it's Hungary that above the A's maybe, or maybe it's the S's. It has like a little, almost like a V or like a steep U or something like that. So that's, I can tell by the language if I'm in that country. Getting better at GeoGuessr, but yeah, Happy New Year's to you as well. What's the update for D2 for today? It changes at 2 o'clock usually, so, and I don't know how many more days we have of that actually. I think does it go a few days into the new year, or I don't really recall. Got to check everything Ogre, right? OG eating a ham and Swiss croissant roll right now. Well, hopefully you enjoy that. Sounds magical. Glibber said used to work in Silicon Valley in a fantasy league, had really high buy-ins. Yeah, bunch of rich tech bros around there. Ooh, diadem. The white variety. Actually, did I ever do? Let me grab this. Maybe I'll just go imbue it just for S's and G's, huh? Maybe I'll just go imbue that sucker for no real reason. See what happens. Anyone farmed Storm Tree at the end of the Flayer jungle just when you enter LK? It's easy access and mainly terrorized. I mean, I guess you could. I mean, the drop rates there when terrorized, if he's the higher level. I don't know what they are, but it's probably the same as like a Pindle or something, I guess. I'm not really sure. Maybe it'd be worse, but you could do that, I guess. Yeah. If you have some map where you know exactly where he's at, like, and it's close every time. Let's see, did I do the quest? We'll just walk up and talk to Charcy first. I did. Oh, well, I gotta go ahead and do that. Goated imbue right here. I usually never do this just because I'm lazy, but boom. One to Necro. I mean, no, not great. Not great. Oh, well, here's what it is. 0. Does Griswold drop anything good, or why are you bypassing him? He has so much life, and I don't really think, I don't know for sure, but his drop odds probably aren't crazy much better than any other champion, really, for dropping stuff. And he has so much life, and it just takes so long, I just said, forget it. Just forget about it. Word for word what I said. Is the double dots over there, Christian? Are you saying that's how the Hungarian language is? I can't fully remember. I know I was talking about that a minute ago, but yeah, trying to remember the different European languages, what they look like. See, we'll do one. He's always stone skinned, and since they're physical, like, look how slow that goes, right? I feel like he's literally always stone skinned, so I just decided to go ahead and skip him. Rondacious, yo, welcome in. Happy New Year's to you as well. Warren got his first Griffins. No! Got his first Griffins and it was ethereal. Bro. Sorry to hear that. Good luck next time, I suppose. Airhead soundtrack. Letter N, I'm not sure what that means. I know the movie Airhead, but Chaos. Oh, I always forget. This one is Trangs, right? Trangs? Nailed it. Ooh. Trangs and Alders, I can literally never remember. I don't know why. Makes no sense. I just like guess and hope I guessed right. Maybe I finally got it down though. Act 3 Merc, best in slot. Right. Act 3 Merc is goated. Come on. Oh, the Ethereal Griffins you're saying. Okay, I got you now. Yeah, that's about the only use for it, huh? About the only use for it. A meme Act 3 mercenary build. Rondacious said he... Oh! I almost missed it again, fellas. I missed one of these the other day if you guys weren't in here. I went back and watched the tape and I was like, ooh, I did totally miss a Tal's armor. But we found another one anyways. Yeah. Always cool finding a Tal's armor. Tal's armors are super neat. Finding one of those right at the beginning of ladder, really bringing you a pretty penny. The unfortunate thing, so it is exciting. 4 off a perfect. I do have a perfect one already. I know that for a fact. So, even though it pains me, see you later, Tal's armor. I've probably found like 40 or 50 of them by now over the last 2 years. So, on single player. It's unfortunate, I know, painful, but thank all y'all on YouTube for slapping that like button for me. We got 130 likes. My men, dude. 200 joining us over on YouTube, 57 on Twitch. Appreciate you guys. Dude, can I get that now? This is offline single player 0 anyways. So, yeah. If it was online, I would definitely 100%, no ifs, ands, or buts, I would save it and at least give it away to somebody's. But yeah. Okay, no monsters in this one. Okay. Airhead movie soundtrack. Yeah, I bought. I have Airheads on DVD, but it's got a scratch on it. That's the one. I'm not mistaken my movies, am I? That's the one where Brendan Fraser and I don't really remember the names of the other guys in it, but they're like in a rock band and they try to get their music played on the radio and they like kidnap somebody and this and that. That's the right movie, right? Pretty sure it is. Oh, it's Brendan Fraser and Adam Sandler, and let's see, who's the other guy? I can't remember. Are Terror Zones offline? Yeah, I'm rocking Terror Zones right now. Yeah. Yonin Rose says all the best in for the New Year's, Phil. Appreciate you. Same to you and everybody else out in chat. Donovan said thought he joined me in Tristram. Yeah, this is offline and online has different Terror Zones too, but yeah, and the 22 Nights of Terror don't work offline, so. Would shavers work as a budget uber smiter weapon? I mean, it would definitely work. I mean, on the level of being close to grief, I mean, I don't think so. But when you're talking budget options, I mean, it would be. For a smiter. I mean, for a smiter, I don't know how much it would help for a smiter, really. I'm not sure. You may just want to have something like, you might even, I don't know what all is on a Schaefer's, I can't remember offhand. But you may even just want something with crushing blow, you know, more crushing blow on it or something. I don't remember exactly, so. Letter N says, yeah, that's the one. That's the movie. Regilo. Yes, right now it's just Tristram on single player offline as the Terror Zone. Jennifer X hopping over to Twitch here. It looks like maybe they should change Act 3 Merc skills, level 20 Frozen Orb. Yeah, they did do some stuff to buff up the Act 3 Merc already, not long ago. Don't remember exactly all what it was, though. But yeah, something they could do, I guess, but... Did you check cows, Phil? Well, this is offline, so what do you mean by check cows? Like, do you mean how good the build works in cows, or just running cows to check and see if you find anything? Either way, I don't really want to do cows just because I can't find Tyrell's Might there. So for offline single player trying to complete a Holy Grail, if you can't find Tyrell's Might, I don't really want to do it, you know? Because you can find everything you can find in cows, you can find somewhere else. So... Christopher Leslie says they changed some of the skills and improved skills, changed the skills. So yeah, that's kind of what I thought. Another Sunder Charm with a regular Grand Charm. Check the regular one first. No good. Can't get a perfect Sunder Charm to save my life. Yeah, forget it. Hop out of there. Saw the name, then heard the silky smooth voice. Arakvar? Good comment from Twitch. Welcome in. Christopher saying lightning's the one most people go with. Yeah, that is the one I'd heard too. I've never really used it though. There's so many. I don't know. It's hard to get away from using Act 2, to be honest, in my opinion, with the auras and everything. Hard to get away from it. Oh, I didn't. Let me go get some scrolls of identify. Well, those are pretty good. Oh boy. Oh yeah. Remember what I'm doing here. Let's see. Jordan got a little magic find charm from Andy. Nice. Boosting up that magic find, you'll get even more sick gear. Ooh, yeah. Love to hear it. If you use Dragon or Dream, those gear pieces help improve the DPS. Talking about the Act 3 mercenary, I believe. Technically, Act 5 is best depending on situation. Christopher, are you talking about a specific build using either the Act 3 or Act 5 or whatever? But, or are you talking... I lost some of the context there, I think. Not quite there, dang. Saffron says that you can make Act 3 work with Fists of the Heavens Paladin. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I guess Fists of the Heavens you don't really need. You don't need Infinity, right, on your Act 2 Mercenary. You can throw the Insight over there. Or, I mean, you... Well, let me see here. You don't necessarily need Infinity, I guess, because you're casting so slow, maybe. I don't know, getting away from Insight, though. The mana things, I don't know. Haven't really experimented around with that, so can't say for sure, but man. Act 2 Merc, Infinities, and Insights are tough to get away from. Gordon says should be farming for a pull rune to get a Heart of the Oak. Yeah, I mean, you can usually trade or find one of those relatively quickly. Countess or trade some skiller you find for it or something like that. Hopefully you find one soon though. Best of luck. Heart of the Oak is a big boost. Big boost. Arikvar said he always rocks his frozen aura with his Hammerton. Yeah, that's usually the go-to. Usually the go-to for that Hammerton. Okay, you're talking just the aura of effect, throwing on dragon and stuff like that. Gotcha. Gotcha there, Christopher. Donovan said he pulled 2 Fire Sundays back-to-back runs, it sounds like. Nice. That's the one you need. That's exciting for sure. Whoa! Okay, archers. This is like... Oh, what am I doing? Stop hitting the wrong button. Auras versus auras here. They're all chilled out. Oh, man, my freaking golem. Jeez. They had the cold aura slowing us down. They had everything over there. Boy. Beat those fucked up. Dun dun dun. Oh, rune. Oh! Don't pick those up no more. Oh, this is softcore, yeah. This is softcore. Not a big fan of playing hardcore. I don't need that kind of stress in my life. If I wanted to stress about stuff, I would just think about real life. Plus, I would probably never read chat again if I was playing hardcore. P-Dub says his Ulm grind is going rough. At least I got sweeped on the second monitor to keep me going. Ooh. Love to hear it. Appreciate you. Brian found a cold skiller, a couple summoning skillers, a bunch of junk sunders. Best event, got nothing special. That's unfortunate. Unfortunate, but just real quick, I'm going to make sure there's usually not like late ruled out people, but I'm going to go ahead and look real quick. There was a couple people that were listed as questionable and I never got any updates on if they were for sure playing. So we're going to leave this one like that. It doesn't really matter that much. Real super quick, check in the fantasy football. 10 minutes before kickoff. And I really want to bench Saquon Barkley for Zamir White, like a lot. But I don't know. It's for the championship too, which is the most painful thing. Zamir White or Zamir White or Saquon Barkley. Let me know, fellas, in the comments. Ladies and gentlemen, too. There are a couple ladies, I believe, up in here anyways today, too. Ladies and gentlemen. Anyone who knows anything about football, talk me into it. Phil, you should definitely start Zamir White over Saquon. Start the player who's been doing better lately instead of starting the name. Ladies? Well, yeah, they could be joking, but one person's name's Jennifer. I assume that is... Or sometimes people, especially on YouTube, you get it a lot where people will... one person has YouTube Premium and they don't want to, they don't want to pay for two of them, so they'll use them and their wives' accounts and stuff like that. Ladies on the internet. Right, Arkvar over on Twitch, yeah. You think it would be better for a summon Necro, skeleton archers instead of mages? Skeleton archers. Skeleton archers. Like if they switched it or something? I'm guessing is what you're saying. Yeah, the mages aren't there. I get why they have the skeleton mages. It's so that, you could kind of get around physical immunes, right? It's essentially the idea, I believe. But yeah, they don't really have enough damage, and it's a tough line to get to. If you don't want to boost them up too high and make them just insane, like the summons used to be in Diablo 4 at first. So, easy play isn't the highest rune normally ist that the countess can drop. Yeah, generally it's an ist. Under super duper crazy rare occasions, you can get up to low. But that's like so uncommon. Like I wouldn't even ponder like thinking about like, oh, I'm gonna try to get a low rune from the countess. So. Oh, Rakanishu paying off, or yeah, that's Rakanishu. Yeah, Soj from Rakanishu. Oh, who would have thought? Who would have thought? Are we canceling Phil today? I'm not sure. Oh, because I said that someone named Jennifer was a lady. Possibly. No, I don't think so. Giants will struggle. I feel like Barkley is not being used much. Yeah, he only had like 7 carries last game, but he had like 7 catches and a touchdown. 7 catches for like 12 yards and a touchdown, I feel. And then he had one like 40-yard catch. I want to start Zamir White so bad. But it's like in the championship, you're going to bench Saquon Barkley. Boy, but they run so much. It's a half PPR league, or is it a full PPR league too? So, it's such a hard call, I feel. Maroonbon, what's going on? Got an SOJ from Terrorized Andy yesterday. Nice. Congrats on that. Boy, I got like 3 minutes. I got to decide here. Amir White or Saquon Barkley. I found a Zod rune at letter N. I never found a Tyrell's Might. OG Duriel, good call on that one. Count is still cool because the minions around here could drop high runes. True story. Yeah, minions, and I take out packs on the way down, so for sure, I do that all the time. Cassandra saying good night, Phil. Happy New Year's. Got to go. Wish you all the best. All right, peace out. Hope you have a good New Year. How big a difference does character level affect your drops? It really, the character level only affects the drops for terror zones. All the other zones are the level of what can drop, and the items that are capable of dropping and the rates at which they drop are set by the area. Like, they're predetermined, no matter what your level is. But the terror zone is set based upon your character's level, so that's the only time it will affect it. Edward Bailey, yo, howdy y'all. What's going on, Edward Bailey? Time we got 12:57. Ooh. Mohammer, I actually did see that actually. So I did see that before, and that's kind of where I got the idea for, you know, I learned it from Macro actually, throwing Bramble on over here. So good shout out there, Mo. I was meaning to kind of shout him out in the video, but then I forgot. But yeah, everybody in the community kind of learns stuff from everybody else in the community all the time. But I did kind of want to shout him out there. But yeah, if anyone didn't see that, look that up on Macro Bio Boy's video on. Boy, I want to start Samir White so bad. Do I have the fortitude to start Samir White over Saquon Barkley? Oh my gosh. Stomach's flip-flopping. I gotta win this chip. I gotta win this chip. Boy, and Saquon, he's so like 7 points, 30 points, 6 points, 23 points, 5 points, 19 points. It's like, ugh. This last game he had, oh wait, wow. This last game he had 23 carries and 3 catches against Philly. I'll just leave it. I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm doing this. Zamir White's gonna get me 30 on my bench, and I'm gonna cry. Cry, Phil, cry. The thing is, they're playing for like nothing. So if he like breaks a nail, they're gonna just put him on the bench and just call it a day with Saquon too. But I don't know if the Raiders are really playing for anything either, but Zamir White's playing for his career, essentially, so. Tell me what to do, somebody. Decide using some D&D dice. Fire says, bald head is nice. Appreciate it. Very kind of you. Play Barkley. Okay. It's settled then. Appreciate it, Daniel. Mo saying he talked about, oh, did it just change? Oh yeah, it did. Oh, Trav. Trav, not the greatest for summon Necros, I feel. Let me think here. Yeah, I couldn't imagine though, using a summon Necro like Macro was talking about in his video for bosses, and then like sacrificing having an Insight Iron Golem. or even rocking like the Pride Iron Golem. I couldn't do that. You gotta have that inside Iron Golem. I feel like there's no other logical option. So, Gill Drop, yo, Happy New Year's. Crab Summon Necro. I mean, this could work. This could work, yeah. Takes a second to get your summons up and running, but I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Daniel says, if I'm wrong, I'll super chat you. I'll hold you to that. You owe me a buck. Wicked Ball said Schmuck was telling people to check out your Uncounter video. Well, that's cool. Appreciate the guy. Nice fella right there, right, Wicked? Nice fella. Anyone barbecuing tonight, says OG. Got some New York steaks I've been marinating since last night. Nice. Not me, but good old grilling. What should I do here? What should I do here? Got football starting. Let's see, there's like 300 games on, but maybe I'll keep streaming, huh? Maybe I'll do a poll on YouTube. Start a poll. Should I go watch football or keep streaming D2R? Go watch football or D2R. Let's see what you guys on YouTube want. Let's see. I can't do both because I'm in the basement. I don't have television in the basement. This is a joke, by the way, because I already know what the answer is going to be, obviously. Just to get some more interaction on the stream, though. Maybe I'll do this. Maybe I'll hit this right here real quick. Could always get a high rune out of here if I get lucky, right? Bring up the skeletons and go then rock Trav real quick. I don't know how quick this is, but do both, yeah. Unfortunately, I can't. I tried to wire, I tried to one time make a quick connect changer, so I could just like flip a switch, or at least like unscrew this cable, screw it into this crossover thing, and get my antenna to run to the TV in the basement. But I don't know why, but it wouldn't work. Oh, a perfect cold Sunday. I mean, that's cool. That's cool right there. Cody B said didn't see Moster was out until now. No. Oh, does he play later? Boy, I didn't know he was out for sure either. Maybe I'll hang on to that. That might be the first gold one I found. What's his name would be a great option for DFS. 8chan. For 20 more likes, I'll stream for a few more minutes. There you go, Galback. Coming in with the great ideas. We gotta get them likes up to 170, fellas. Bump those up. I wonder if I could... I'm gonna see how this goes. Probably not gonna go great. Not sure. Wonder how it would go with no summons. Just straight. Not good. Maybe just a couple like this on my way out. Ladies and gents, I give you the most... What? Brave hero. What are you talking about over here, bro? Dull rune! Is there more? No, there's no more. Okay. I thought there was another council member or something, but I was confused. See how the poll's going. Boy, streaming more D2R is winning out huge. Winning out huge. Run a line into the basement. Yeah, like I was saying, I tried to do that before. and I couldn't get it to work. I don't know why. And if I went to do that now, who knows how long that'd take me, right? So, yeah, so appreciate you. -70 is perfect. Yes. Last Outlaws. It's because that's like a negative, like that's like a bad thing for you, right? So you want to have the negative as low as possible, and it rolls 70 to 90. There's no, dang it, there's nowhere to get skeletons around here. There we go. Yeah, this might work. Grab some skellies, hit Trav. Yeah, this is gonna work great. Actually. Boy, this might be the new best Trav runner, am I right? New best. So my 89 is bad, says Last Outlaws. Yeah, that's almost anti-perfect, yeah. It's not a huge deal. It still does the same thing benefit-wise, but what it minuses your resistance a bunch. So, Colt scored already? Whoa, really? Nice. Crazy. Robin says doesn't have to help take down Christmas stuff until my stream's over, so do not stop streaming. Okay, here. So I just gotta teleport around for a second till I find some monsters, grab some skellies real quick. Get them to come over here. Uh-oh. Mercenary. Get beat up. Take out a monster, please. Please just take out one of the council members. That'd be great. Thank you. Just need one of the council members to get taken out, and I can start taking them down, but real rough when they don't. Shoot a Sork only, and a couple cool things. Not that great. Joshua, welcome in. Soleil. Happy New Year to you as well. Get another monitor just to watch football. Yeah, I mean, I could, I guess, but get a third one. Get one mounted up here just to run another cable over. Get NFL ticket. Oh, wrong button. Good job, Phil. A couple of them runs went real quick, and now they're not going quick. Now they're not going quick. Jennifer, yeah, I get cable splitter. That's what I got up there, really, but the antenna I have, you have to have a box. I'd have to buy another box to go with the antenna, because the antenna has like a signal booster box that goes with it. I guess I could definitely look into it. I'm sure they're probably like $10 or something. Oh, I didn't go get any skeletons. That's what's going on. Go with some. Find a group somewhere to get some skellies. Three skeletons, bro. I mean, that's enough, right? Wanted to check on me after the Dallas game, says David. I mean, I'm doing all right. I was not happy, though. What? See? Stone skin immune to fire. Yeah, that's going to be... That's where you run into the only issue. Here. Come on. Okay, well, grab an amethyst, I guess. Joshua says, been running Nightmare, everything, no skillers. Yeah, I mean, I never really get... I know there's certain areas in Nightmare you definitely can, but Nightmare Cows is supposed to be good for it or whatever, but I would just do stuff in Hell difficulty. Someone mentioned run the lower cross, so Lower cross, you can get a bunch of skillers for sure. Yeah, if you're on single player, yeah, player 7, run lower cross. You can obviously get high runes. You get tons of good stuff. It's not like 100% guaranteed you're going to get a million of them, or there's no guarantee you're going to get the ones you want, but there's no monsters out here. Jeez. There's like infinite monsters out here when you don't want them. Like, oh, you want to get some skeletons? Oh, we're going to give you no monsters. There we go. Oh, and then every once in a while you get lucky on something, huh? Ethereal. Oh! They are terrorized out here, I guess, huh? Get all terrorized. Guardian Angel. 196 roll too, fellas. Let's go. That's a cool find right there. That's a cool find. I actually think I already have an ethereal one, but I don't think it's this good of a roll. Yes, that's sick. Nice roll too, for sure. Hype, 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 hype. See, if I would have got off, I would have never found that. That's the thing too. Everything out here is terrorized. So all these champions, I really should just kind of quickly hit the whole area, like check the champions if they're like readily available or whatever the word is you want to call it. Oop, wrong button. Yo, Young, what's up? Young the 7th or 8th. I mean, what's going on? I think I have a 184. Daniel says, wow, look at the memory on this guy. That sounds right, too. That sounds like the right number. Scissorp, what's going on? Welcome in. Joshua said, just crossed into hell, Act 1. Gotcha. Oh man, this one wrecks. Don't get to watch too often, says Daniel. Yeah, all good, all good. I know how it goes. Life's a busy thing, working, all like, you know, friends, family, all that stuff. Appreciate you welcoming though. Can I explain how Sunder Charms work real quickly? Pretty much, yeah. So a Sunder Charm, when you have it in your inventory, it reduces the enemy's resistance if they are immune to, we'll just say lightning, for example. It'll reduce their resistance to lightning to 95%, which is still, you're doing hardly any damage, but then you can throw on things like Eviction Auras or minus enemy lightning res. And this works for whatever one it is. I'm just using lightning as the example. So then you can deal way more damage to things and take out things that are immune to you. But then it also has quite a large negative, which is the minus 70 to minus 90, and that hurts your resistance. So that's, yeah. For some builds, like I don't even use a Sunder Charm on this build, so. Some builds, you know, don't need them or you don't want them because the penalty's too much for your liking or whatever. Yeah, really with this build, since it's a mob clear, it's probably not a bad idea for me to probably beforehand just come around and take out groups. And then I'll for sure have skeletons when I go after the council. Not a bad idea. No, there was a jeweler. I missed it. My apologies. I was thinking too hard about answering the question. Gets me every time. Last Outlaw says, no wonder his Blizzsork has been giving him problems. Yeah, I mean, cold res isn't the most important. Like, it's not the most devastating one. But yeah, I could see, yeah, you'd be having like minus, you know, you're at like minus 70 cold res and stuff like that. Could be an issue. Oop. Get out of there real quick. Build actually looks fun. Oh yeah, it is for sure. It's really, really good, and I think it's fun. I enjoy it. And it even works reasonably well, even budget gear too. Obviously, some of your farming locations are going to be more limited with not having teleport if you have no Enigma, but even just getting your hands on just an Enigma and then other budget things, it's like super cool. Super good build. Okay, we got small charm. Buddha mana. Goated. Samir White got a touchdown yet or what? Blitz Sorks don't need Sunday. Yeah, guy. I mean, maybe. Oh, Zamir White's got 5 points already. Saquon's got nothing. Come on, fellas. What are you doing to me here? I'm 53% to win, according to Yahoo, so it's pretty much over, huh? Pretty much over. Dang, I wish I started Zamir White now so bad. Anyways, we'll see what happens. Two big ones, Infinity and Enigma. Same room bond. Yeah, and Infinity can help you out a bunch too, obviously. It's good your mercenary not having cold damage, and then also the Conviction Aura does help out, yeah, half of your Corpse Explosion anyways, so since it's half fire, half fizz. Imagine if Usain Bolt could catch a football. Yeah, I mean, he's definitely fast. Yeah, I wonder how it would translate over. It's obviously one of those things you'll never really know, but like if he was a good receiver, I think he's like 6'4" or something too. Like he's tall, I think. Okay, good enough. Don't want to go too ham-bone on trying to get the champion. Take too much time. Nobody? Okay. Yeah, this really works better than I expected out here. This is just players 3, by the way. This isn't players 7 or 8, so. Teleport charges on a Sorcerer's Orb. If you ever felt useless, you're not as useless as teleport charges on a Sorcerer's Orb. You can find Teamite in cows. I think only if they're terrorized, I believe they're Maroonbun. Chicho's long time fellas getting after you. Joshua says, so players 7 in cows will work for good for charms. Yeah, I mean you definitely can for sure. For sure. You'll get some there. Young has says, hope 2024 will be great. Blessed year for you. Yeah, same to everybody there. Appreciate it though, very kind of you. There's a video of Usain Bolt in football pads, says Ryan. Nice. That'd be wild. That'd be wild. Real quick, I'm gonna check on one other thing with the games going on, you know, so. Donovan, I don't know when you asked that question necessarily, but yeah, I'm on players 3 difficulty. Saquon Barkley, minus 0.1 points now. At least I'm gonna get a super chat out of it. Oh my gosh. Dun 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 dun. Let's see here. Unbelievable, fellas. I knew I should have benched Saquon. Justin Fields got a passing touchdown already. What a legend. What a legend. Freaking Saquon. Oh well. Teach, welcome in. Oh, whoop. I just clicked a million times on the other screen. Why does US not have rugby teams? It's just not something we really do here. Like, we don't play rugby and cricket and stuff like that. We play football, basketball, baseball, hockey. I mean, they play rugby like colleges have rugby teams, but I mean, like, nobody watches them and stuff, you know, like, it's not very popular. On Twitch too? Yum-ums. Yeah. Stream YouTube and Twitch. Been doing that for, I don't know, 6 or 8 months now. Maybe more. Welcome in. Jennifer, no, it's a different Donovan. You guys play sports with protective gear? Yeah, this is true. This is true. Nothing wrong with that, I don't think. I mean, really, it's like a weapon that you strap around your brain and then bash it into people, right? Wow, Teach Rontus got a Griffins and a jaw. That's crazy. Congrats on that one. Man, we're almost full of gold too. All the gold. Four socketed of the whale. No. 489. Very low. Okay. Ooh, what happened there? Did you guys take somebody out? Battle Sith. Don't care about any sport that uses a ball. All about motocross, says Donovan Climby. Yeah, each their own, you know. I was big, always been big into sports, personally. Always been big into sports. Oh boy, bunch of losers over here hiding. Well, do max. Oh, Suplordo got robbed yesterday. Dropped the T-Gods finally, but it was ethereal. Unfortunate. And Teach said that Ja Rooney got first one after like 20 years. Yeah, they're rare. I feel you. Last Outlaw said somehow he found a Zod rune, 2 Zod runes before finding a Ja or a Burr. That's some wacky luck right there. That's some wacky luck. But yeah, RNG. That's how it goes, right? Maybe we'll just... I got some skellies already. We'll just go to the council. Ah. Mercenary don't heal them fast enough. Or kill them fast enough. They keep healing them. There we go. Nothing great. Nothing great there. Maroonbon up here a minute ago said there's probably some Ivy League schools with rugby. Yeah, I'm sure there is for sure. You know, I'm sure like Harvard or like Yale has rugby leagues and stuff, but when's D2R's new ladder? Guessing, the guess I've heard is like beginning of February, but can't say for sure. I haven't heard nothing yet. So what the, got 126 here. I think I'm gonna go ahead and call this final run here for the day, fellas, ladies and gentlemen. So I do appreciate y'all. Let's see if we can get some final run luck here, huh? Go watch some football, hang out. Hopefully the wife has all the laundry folded so I don't have to do any of it. Hopefully she's not listening. But thank y'all for joining me. Thank you. At the beginning of the stream came in hot. Tons of people re-upping their memberships and giving channel memberships and all that good stuff. I mega appreciate it. Like I say always, and it is honestly true. Y'all make it possible for me to keep streaming and making videos on this YouTube channel and streaming over on Twitch. So really, really, really grateful for all y'all. Hopefully y'all have a great new year. Be safe, have a good time, and all that good stuff. Crazy enough, it's gonna be a while till I see you guys again. I'm not gonna see you again until next year. I'm not gonna see it till next year. Oh, Daniel's prepaying on his bet that Barkley was gonna do good. He says, here's two, just in case Barkley doesn't do good. Yeah, he's sitting at negative points, so it ain't looking great. But you know, you never know what could happen here. Never know what could happen. Oh no, now it's 52-40, 48 that I'm gonna lose that championship. Great. So, appreciate y'all so much. Love seeing the cheers flying in the chat. So, with that being said, peace out, fellas. Here's to another great year of slaying Diablo 2 Resurrected. Ooh. And keep slaying. Ooh.